This right here was the first Minecraft house I ever built. Well, I had help from my brother, but that we can get besides that. But yes. Hey guys, this is Tasty Animations here. Today we are going to be touring my creative world. Not my testing world, my creative world. Oh yes. We're going to be touring it. My Skyisland world. And right now we are in the building that did not start at all, but this was the first house I built on Minecraft. And back in the day I was very proud of this thing. Nowadays, I realized how I was actually not too bad of a builder when I started off. But yet I could barely even place blocks. But this place really is pretty good. Of course, it's kind of like it's pretty sketchy down here. We head up this ladder, and we go to it's called my Skyisland for a reason. In this video, we're going to be touring the DownTown Skyisland. So, as me and my siblings call it. So let me just fly over to the map here. Downtown's like this area right here, maybe like these 6 maps is what's downtown. Now, I won't be able to cover everything, or that would be such a long video. But yeah, when we go, this is going to be probably a 5-part series. So we're going to be doing downtown, and then this, and my sister's island, my other sister's island, my island up here, and my brother's island over here. So, the downtown is where we all built, because we were all kinda bad at building. Like, this was the second house I ever made, and it's missing windows. Yeah, this is, it's pretty bad. But besides that. This right here was my sister's house, which is also in the brick scheme. But I think she's redone the interior. Yeah, the interior looks much better than it used to. And connecting right into that is my brother's house, which has okay, that's not the door. Which actually has a redstone door. I think he had to fix later on, but. And we had the bathroom with the entrance to his secret base, which is not something we're gonna do, because that would take way too long. But basically, he had the entire downtown connected by tunnels and secret passageways. And of course, because we all grew up watching Stampy, glass, lots of glass, and balcony. Because everyone knows that's exactly what Stampy did. And yeah, me and my siblings loved watching Stampy. And kind of going over it, this right here is the best item store. Back when I played on TU11, this store had every item in the TU11 creative menu, and it still does. So it's pretty well organized. But now it's doors. This is when doors didn't stack. All these new Minecraft players are gonna be like, wait, doors didn't stack? Oh yeah, they didn't. This right here is what's known as the White House, because it's a white house. It's literally made of snow. But yeah, this is another house I made for myself, and this was the bedroom. Very Stampy inspired with lots of glass. This place is hilarious. And this was my hotel, which I think the entrance is on this side. Yeah, it is. And it was like, I think it was Cake Hotel or something. But a common trend you're going to see is wool and oak wood, because that's like all we had on TU11. And I think, yeah, right here's the secret entrance. Very bad staircase. But basically, this world is just full of secrets, hidden details, which would take way too long if I were to actually explore it all. So that's why I decided that whenever I can get a download link to work, I'll just send it on my community tab. So once I figure out how to do that, so sometime there'll be a community post with a download link for this world. I'm going to figure out how to do that, but yeah. Right here is the office building. And heading inside, this was actually one of the cooler buildings that we made on this world. It looks pretty good, But office building wasn't one of the better ones. Well, it was pretty impressive. What was even more impressive was State Farm. State Farm. This right here was the old build height. 128. You couldn't build any higher than that. That is just so crazy. We built State Farm. But State Farm is another one of these places that's just absolutely full of just hidden secrets. I don't even think this place is done. Yeah, I don't think State Farm was finished. But yeah, it's so cool anyways. And of course, we always just build random stuff, like my brother building his sheep. This right here was the train station for the island. Man, it is pretty horrific. Oh yeah, we gotta get to one of the better builds. The aquarium is a very, very good build. And it actually hasn't changed much, but recently me and my brother went through and we updated it with, all the 1.13 stuff. So it actually looks so much better. It has a conduit now. Oh, those fish are gonna die. We just caused a lot of murders on camera. Don't sue me, please. Okay. So then we get builds like this, which are just like, no. There's a lot of interesting builds. I think right here was like Walmart, but I don't think this is how you shop at Walmart. This is like the competitor to the best item store, was this place. But it just literally looks like my local Target. Actually, I don't have a local Target. This looks like my local off-brand Walmart. Oh yeah, right here. This giant sandstone box. If I get down this ladder. I remember when Stampy did his submarine voyage. I wanted to do something like that, so I did. I made my own submarine and this underwater tank. And yeah, I haven't really updated this yet. Oh, that's not the way out. Forgot there's a lot of ladders. This is the way out. Oh yeah, right here is Enderman Park, one of the actual good buildings here. It's where Endermen have their own park. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then right here was the mob testing facility. Of course, it's not in commission anymore, but it used to be. I don't know what this place is, but it has a locked door on it. Oh yeah, right here's the end portal because my world has no stronghold, and there's nothing in the end, so no need to go there. Yeah, underneath the Sky Island is not the place to be. So we're going to be heading back up. Oh yeah, remember when Stampy made that bathroom? I basically built one because I wanted one. So like you can go like this. Oh yeah, this is another one of those secret entrances to the secret bases. But yeah, I just built a bathtub. Like this entire thing right here, it's just a bathtub. And I'm like, that's an amazing use of space. Over here is the golf course, which is actually like really simple. Like I'm gonna show how much of a cool gamer I am, and I'm gonna complete this with a diamond. Okay. Easy. This one might take a little more skill. Ooh. Easy. Okay, this one's gonna take a lot of skill, but ooh. Easy. This one. Easy. That golf course is ridiculously simple. Actually, I have no idea what this building is. Oh yeah, this is my lights. So yeah, there's just a light switch on the outside of the house, which makes perfect sense. Right here was when I got into Paw Patrol, so I built their tower thing, and this actually looks really cringe. And then all their cars or whatever, I don't really remember, I didn't watch the show that much. I'm just like, no, 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 what is all this? Yeah. Over here is Santa Funland, one of the few amusement parks on this. I think this is the only amusement park on the island. But yeah, let me see if I can actually find the ride. Oh yeah, so let's go on the ride. I don't even know what any of this does. What the heck is this? Ooh. That's it? Or is this where it starts? I actually have employees only. I am so confused, but it's supposed to be some kind of roller coaster. I think right here is just like a drop tower? What is this? Oh, this is a okay, this is a staircase up to here. That guy's got a thick chimney. I'm so confused about this place. What about this dude's chimney? Dang, bro, it's like solid obsidian. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I think this is probably like the employee housing or something. But yeah, I don't think this place was that amusing. What's this building? Oh, this just seems like your standard shop. Like, you know, the ones you go to Disneyland and they absolutely scam you? Yeah, those ones. This is nothing. Tic-tac-toe? What? I'm just like... Now that I'm looking back and going through Santa Funland, I realized how confusing this place is. Okay, there's nothing in here. If my younger self saw this, he'd probably say, you know, you don't know what you're doing at all. And I'd say, yeah, I don't. Okay, I don't know what that is. This right here was my aquarium, as you can see. Buried treasure. Like this was kelp back in the day. Like, look at this stuff. Oh yeah, this stuff's amazing. Oh yeah, I don't know if this building has an entrance anymore. But we'll get back to that. This right here is my library, which is literally just covered with books all the way up to the top. It literally goes to sky limit. Well, old sky limit of 128. You can just drop all the way back down. And this is where we would try to enchant that elf release sword. The ones that were like goated, and then we got stuff like this. We made some pretty cursed items back in the day. Putting Depth Strider on an Elytra. Okay, yeah, this stuff's kinda cursed. I wonder what other cursed creations that we've made from this. Okay, so because I can't find this building's entrance, we're just gonna break in. But yeah, it was like Aquarium Simulator. Which is why I'm not in here anymore. Which is why I don't go here anymore. This was gonna be... Y'all remember Tank Trouble? That's what this was gonna be. But the redstone never worked because this was when me and my brother were not good at redstone back in the day. So it didn't work. But we just left it anyways. This right here is my sister's hotel. Another building that went to the old build height. Yeah, and it wasn't finished either. But like, just imagine you're up here eating cake, and then you just jump off into this dude's hot tub. Like, some of these buildings are a little wild. Oh yeah, over here is Ender Dragon. No, this was my treehouse, but I covered it in Ender Dragon eggs. So, yeah. Oh yeah, this was the Magic Cake Factory. So you grabbed like your ingredients, you know, like you can see a lot of inspiration was taken from Stampede. But like you grab your ingredients, like doors. Oh wait, I need more wheat and more sugar. I think this thing still works. And you get cake. The best cake ever. Don't know what that is, but yeah, this was the beach. course, it's looking pretty lame. And yeah, those guys, this vacant spot. Oh yeah, this right here is the chickens. I don't think there's chickens in here anymore, but this place used to be full of them. This was the nether. Well, yeah, the nether. I don't know, I'm not even sure what this is over here. This was the door shop, where you bought doors and bought chests, apparently. Yeah, a lot of these old buildings are kind of weird. Oh yeah, over here we have the pet shop, but I gotta remember where the entrance is. We could buy pets. It seems a little inhumane. And right here you could buy mobs, but there's not any in there anymore. Up here was like the build battle area. So like, I built an adventure map. It's like tiny, I think. Oh yeah, right here is another one of my old hotels, but of course my sister was like, that's mine now, and turned it into a way better looking place. Me and my brother did a creeper build battle, and he won, because I tried to build a big creeper. I don't know what this place is. A lot of these buildings, this look maybe a police station? I don't know. I'll just leave that be. I don't even know what this place is either. That place is confusing. This right here is another one of those secret base things. Yeah, right there. That I built. So yeah, right here I think there's some kind of skeleton trap in there. But yeah, this is like, you know, your bunker style thing. There's a lot of secret bases on this world, which is why when the download link comes out, I'm gonna be so hyped for everyone to explore. Oh yeah, over here is miner parkour. Let's see if I can do this with my broken keyboard. But basically, you just hop through the parkour. This was incredibly basic. Like, I think a 2-year-old could do this, but of course I'm using a broken keyboard right now. But yeah, and right here at a checkpoint, because I used to be really bad at parkour. But yeah, once you got like right here to the diamond part, you could actually do a really big, oh, I failed. So once you got to the diamond part, you could actually do a really big skip and go all the way to the end with just that one jump. Okay, there's a couple more locations I need to hit. Yeah, this place. This right here is Blue Coaster. The absolute classic. It was the first roller coaster I ever made in Minecraft. So we're gonna ride it, see if it's any good. Now I need you guys to give me a review in the comments section. Oh, it doesn't even... Okay, besides the safety factor, the rest of this should work. I'm gonna need to fix that. Ignore the end over there. You know, I miss minecarts. I feel like people just absolutely diss on them nowadays. Like, hashtag bring back minecarts. Oh, we're getting like a full tour. These were like, I tried making self-portraits of my Minecraft skin, and both of them turned out very bad. Like, what the heck is that? And I turned them into houses, because that's what like everyone did back in the day. You built your skin, and then turned it into a house. And people still do that today. Yeah, underneath the Skyisland is a pretty messed up place. which is why I don't ever go here. And we're at the end. You know, it's always fun riding Blue Coaster. Amazon Prime. No, I just need to do a quick overview of the downtown. Oh yeah, the flower shop. This place just looks dope because it sells flowers. The pregnant villager. Yeah, I tried building Stampy's house, and I think my brother turned into a pregnant villager. So, yeah, that's that. Oh, there was Storage Wars. Remember that one show? I don't know if it's still on TV, but it was Storage Wars, where people would go bid on storage units. Yeah, my sister built that, because it was pretty cool. And I think I've covered the important locations. But that's why I'm doing a quick flyby. Make sure I got everything. Well, I can't really get everything, but yeah, I've gotten the more important stuff. So we're gonna go right here. This is a roller coaster me and my brother are working on that goes all the way around the island. So this one goes from the downtown all the way to my island currently, because it needs to be finished. But yeah, we're gonna go on some exploring right now. This roller coaster takes you on a nice ride through the downtown. Yeah, there's Cake House, a house made literally out of cake. Pretty cool. We're gonna be going inside the White House right now. Pretty cool, and then the aquarium right here. Oh yeah, inside State Farm. And we arrive on my island, which I believe is the spot I'm going to be touring next. So yeah, this has been Tasing Animations. If you want to see me do the next part in this series, smash that like button. And I'm out. Goodbye.